Here's an S-tier argument for God in 60 seconds or less.
So far from what I'm seeing is there is no S-tier arguments for God. They're all F-tier, but you go right on ahead and impress us.
Imagine you're playing poker and your opponent hits a royal flush. The next round, he hits another royal flush, and then another, and then another, until he's hit 10 royal flushes in a row. You'd probably accuse him of cheating because it's basically impossible.
No, it would just be highly improbable, but I get what you're saying. I just really hope this isn't another fine-tuning argument.
Stay tuned.
Shit.
Why does this matter? After the Big Bang, certain mathematical constants had to be set to incredibly precise numbers in order for life to exist.
No, that's not true. Only for life as we know it to exist. But that doesn't even matter. This argument comes up more times than the audio clip demon offends people.
Hold on.
Well, it's true.
Touché.
Right. So the fine-tuning argument doesn't actually address any of the actual probability, only that they take a much larger array of numbers to come up with their flawed calculations. Ever notice that whenever these guys start counting the numbers, they all come up with different numbers?
Physicist Roger Penrose says the odds of our universe having the right conditions for life is 1 in 10 to the 10 to the 1/23rd power.
And yet in an interview with the BBC, Roger Penrose tells people he is not a believer at all and doesn't believe in established religions of any kind. So in other words, he thinks you're as full of shit as I do. So when the initial expansion occurred, the real maths actually come to find this is the only reality that could have come from the Big Bang. And even if it were different, life might just not have emerged from carbon. It could have emerged from some other element, like silicon. Then we would all be talking here about how the universe is fine-tuned for silicon life forms. This is the universe we have. This is the one we're in. And until you can actually compare it to a different universe where the numbers aren't like this, I'll still be waiting for an actual evidence for your God.
Chance is a really bad explanation, and here's why. If you think that poker game was rigged, which any normal person would, then it's logical to assume that our universe, which is even more unlikely, is rigged by a cosmic designer.
Now we're talking about the odds as if everything was chance to be dialed in. And since we're talking about probabilities with the thousands upon thousands of gods, deities, spirits, demiurges that the human race has come up with, what are the odds that your God is the right one, since all of them claim that theirs is right and you're going to hell for blaspheming the knowledge of the celestial teapot, blessed be his holy spout? A little research goes a long way. Let me do it for you, At.